Welcome everyone to Lubbock, Texas, Jones AT&T Stadium, where their tortillas will... Fresno State will kick it off and we will be underway. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Red Raiders offense will get the first crack at it here. Here he comes, and obviously defense is always going to be aware of a quarterback, but boy, he finds a way to put defenses on their heels all the time, David.
I mean, what can't he do? He's got the weapons, he's got the confidence, he's got the experience. Jesse, these kind of guys are so hard to defend.
You're right. They'd better be able to find a way to get pressure on him, because if they don't, this is going to be a long day.
They'll snap it from the 26 on first down. Leaves it with the running back. Forges ahead, picks up about 3 to the 29. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. They'll go to the ground. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Ball's at the 27. This offense facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. And the Red Raiders have this offense rolling. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole.
You know, runs like this oftentimes are like a boxer in a boxing match. Obviously, it's not a knockout punch, but these are body blows. And as the game goes on, these small gains are going to turn into longer runs.
Here comes the 7th play of this opening drive. They've moved it well, but now facing 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got an open man. And this defense's head is spinning. He gets it down to the 27. The Red Raiders racing to the line in the hurry-up.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on 3rd down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is, and you saw it right there on that play.
And this junior quarterback shows you why the scouts love that big arm of his. And they get to him just in time and ride him out of bounds at the 1. And after that first down gasher, they're close to the end zone. 2nd and goal coming. And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, Red Raiders!
The offense goes as he goes, so really no surprise in the opening drive. They keep feeding him the football. He showed you all of his ability on that TD.
Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. He'll start the return inside his 5. And the returner goes down. So Fresno State's offense will try to get something started with their first possession. And you'd better be sharp throwing the football to the outside, Jesse, because both of these teams have lock-up corners.
And they're really good at baiting you into throwing their way as well. You got to be careful. And, David, I like these guys, too, because they're not afraid to get their face in the fan and support the run game.
No doubt. It's fun because when you're a defense and you can shut down half the field, you can do so many different things to give other guys help because you trust these guys on an island outside.
They make the stop after the catch and still some work to do to pick up that first down. Let's see what they have in the bag on 3rd and short from their own 18. Grabs it in the middle. And he couldn't quite get to the marker, and that's going to bring up a 4th down. Fresno State will have to punt. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Signals for the fair catch and looks it in at the 40. Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. What a good mix of plays, keeping that defense off balance last time, David.
And Reese, they don't know if it's run or if it's pass. They got them right where they want. This defense doesn't know how to react from getting punched in the mouth on that last drive.
So in this next drive, David, I think you keep running the football because that sets up the play action, it sets up the RPO game, and then you keep this defense guessing.
3rd and long from the 42. If they can get some of it, it might give them a chance to go for it on 4th down. Got him downfield. Big play for this offense as they get it to the 32. And the Red Raiders have it with a 1st and 10.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that 3rd down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man, zone. That's where he was going with it, and the big-time playmaker outside picks up the 1st.
Trying to find his man on 1st down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. 2nd down coming up. The play action fake. Feeling some heat. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
Well, he's off to an awesome start this season. Had a sack in their last game, gets his 1st sack right now. I think he has a chance to be a huge focal point in this defense moving forward, but let's just worry about...
And the defense couldn't corral him, and he took it all the way. Touchdown, Red Raiders!
One thing this team has shown early this year, it does not take them long to find their footing. They get off to fast starts. That was critical for them, winning their 1st game, and you've seen it here in this one, too. They show...
Good.
Sleepwalking. I think you got to give this coaching staff a ton of credit for putting their players in good positions to have success.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Here comes the Fresno State offense onto the field. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the 1st quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
Quickly to the tight end. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. He wants to throw. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. They need the 40 to convert here on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his target down the middle. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the 1st down on the throw and catch. Looking to move it through the air. Getting some heat. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack. Offense about to reel off its 7th play of the drive. On 2nd down, he'll try to make the connection. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. Fires to the wideout. Working the middle. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the 1st down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Bulldogs! That drive was what every father wants his daughter's romances to be like. Slow, take your time, drain the clock, no hurry at all.
Sometimes love is a slow burn. And that's what we just saw in that last drive. I am so impressed with the execution, and I love their ability to run the football. These players, they're coached up. They're coming out here, and they're executing exactly how their coaches prepared them to do in this game.
And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down, second down coming. Let's see if they go back to the air on 2nd and 10 from the 28. Looking left. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. Unloads it left. Fires and picked off. Didn't get a ton on the return, but the most important thing, he got the ball, and they've got it at the 48. They'll put the tight end in motion. Running to the left. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. He's looking to throw. The quick out. Oh, he left him grabbing. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. He's looking to throw it. Gets it out fast. He's brought down. Solid pickup, but a little bit short of the first down. That last completion sets him up on 2nd down. Trying play action. Looking to the big tight end. It's complete. The tackle is made, but he's got it 1st and goal from the 6. The Bulldogs are moving quickly down the field. He wants to throw it. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? The run up the middle, trying to find his way to the goal line. Relentless, tough running, gets it down to the 4. 3rd and goal is where offensive coordinators earn their keep. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking to the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score. They'll send out the kicker to try to salvage this drive. And this will be a short one from about 21 yards out. It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, right back to your game after we update the nation on this one. Georgia Southern showed its toughness on the road and picked up a crucial victory. And every win counts, don't get me wrong. But the victories outside of the comforts of home can really serve as a springboard. The circle of life in college football, where one team moves on feeling like kings and the other heads home licking its wounds.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. The Red Raiders get enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off play action on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. This offense has a 2nd down play. After the incompletion, they go back up top. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. That football must be riveted to your rib cage. How can you let it go? At least they fell on it. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. And the Red Raiders line up to punt it away. He'll try to really get into this one. He will make the fair catch just a few yards shy of midfield. Fresno State takes over and the offense will go back to work. And to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse, they'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive together first to get down there. Now, when we get down there, focus on execution and getting 6 points.
They have work in front of them on 3rd and short from the 42. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Really nice job to convert that 3rd down, and they've got it at the 33. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the 2nd quarter. And the Bulldogs will line it up on 1st and 10. They'll give it to him again. And they picked up 9 on 1st down. It'll bring up 2nd and short. He's looking to throw. Fires into traffic. Picked off. The return never really got started, but boy, he has set his team up at the 28. To the ground with the back. Oh, what a move to get room. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a 1st down. The Red Raiders want to move quickly.
Defensively, you'll take the slow death. You'll take 3, 4, 5 yards a pop, but you can't give up the massive plays. You got to do a better job containing the football, making him run to guys, and get him on the ground. For goodness sakes, this guy is fast, I know, but defensively, we got to swarm to the football and get him on the ground.
Shakes off the defender. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. Looking to pick up a 1st down on 3rd and short from the 43. They'll try to power their way ahead. Just what they'd hoped for on 3rd down as they've got a 1st at the 32. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll leave it with him. And a 9-yard gain on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and short. Just when they're looking run, now up top. Takes the easy one to the back. He's close to the 1st down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. Headed to the line at the 23, trying to convert this 3rd and short. Trying to pick it up on the ground. And he'll be taken down, but he does have enough for the 1st down. And the Red Raiders are threatening in the red zone. He's got it on the right. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Kept it on the ground last time. Let's see if they go back to it on 2nd down. The give to the tailback. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. They'll try to run for it. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. 1st and goal from the 8. So close to cashing it in for this offense. Touch pass on the jet sweep. Touchdown, Red Raiders! And they made it to the house, but they found that 6 points waiting on them.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. If this quarterback gets through his progression, David, gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Running back searching for a hole. They get him stopped after a gain of 4 out to the 28. After the productive 1st down play at 2nd and 6. Off play action. Trying to get to him. Finds the tight end. And that is good versatility there and a big hit from the backer in pass coverage. It'll be a run on 3rd and short. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the 1st down. They have it at the 36. Fresno State right back to the line.
Yeah, a nice job dialing up that short yardage situation play call there, David. They needed 1 yard. They picked up 2.
Yeah, great job up front. Great job by the back knowing where they need to go. Nice having a hole you can get through and not have to just do it all on your own as a running back.
The give to the back. He's there to make the stop. 3rd down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. The snap sets up the throw. Got it set up on the outside. Defense was not fooled by that screen to the back, and they'll stop him short of the marker. It'll be 4th down. Fresno State will have to punt it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. They'll ride the running back and leave it with it. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Makes a connection. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a 1st down.
And you got man-to-man coverage. You're running that curl route. That ball has to come out. You know you're going to get hit. Like, you know you stopped your route. He's going to be right there. But does a great job securing the catch, getting the 1st down.
Finds his big tight end. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. Defense has to be frustrated. The offense keeps matriculating and matriculating and matriculating. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Fresno State.
A big question mark for this offense coming into the year, guys. Who could score touchdowns? Who are going to be their biggest playmakers on offense? This guy scored in the 1st game. He's off to a great start in this one with that touchdown. This guy looks like the real deal.
On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. Into the pile, maybe got one. He stopped at the 21. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll leave it with the lone back. Tripped up at the 25 after picking up 4. So they're facing 3rd and short from the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. They're bringing heat. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. The Red Raiders will call on their punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. A fair catch taken just inside the 40-yard line. All right, guys, so here's the offense back on the field again. From the gun, give on the inside. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. They'll try the run. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. Here on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Gets it out quickly. And good blocking in space out there to give him enough room to pick up the 1st down. Used to play fake, now to throw. Fires left. A beautifully placed ball to the outside and the toe drag for the big pickup. After taking another look just to confirm everything, the officials on the field got it right. Play will stand. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. He's looking to throw. Makes the grab on the left. And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-gain land. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a 1st down. He's going to pass. Throw toward the end zone. Picked off right at the goal line. 1st down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. Takes this handoff and headed to the right. showed off just about every move in the book, except the forward move. Stopped for a short gain. Leaves it with the back. And the defense snows him under after a very short gain. 3rd and short, they've got them back up inside the 20, and the D can get the ball back here. From the gun, wants to pass. Extending the play. Finds a crease at the 20. He'll get it out to the 25, not bothered at all being backed up, and they've got a first down. They've got him looking run. Now they're going to throw it. Fires to the big fella. And an absolutely fearless tackle. Giving up size, still got him on the turf. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. He wants to pass it on 2nd down. He's got it. How about that elusiveness? He's got space. Right down the gut of the field. Touchdown, Red Raiders. And once he got loose, it was all over. With that last one, he now has 40 career touchdown catches.
I mean, he's just been a playmaker. This guy, they feature him. He's been in the end zone that many times because they can feature him in so many ways. They find ways to get him the football because Palmer, he always makes plays.
And he's always open even when he's not. Throughout his career, think about it. Single cover, double cover, triple cover. You're still throwing him the ball because he's going to find a way to make it happen. 40 TD catches. That is awesome.
He's got it. Makes the stop at the 29-yard line, but not before he gets 15 on that play. Looking to go up top on 1st down. Trying to make magic with his feet. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. On 2nd down, looking again to throw. Got his man quickly. Giving him his pads. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. He wants to throw. Fires to the wideout. That is just a sideline clinic. Throw, catch, toe drag, everything you want. Wants to throw on 1st down. Got the quick pass. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Looking to throw on 2nd down. And it's caught! Touchdown, Bulldogs!
And I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. They'll come out and take a knee, and that should send us to halftime. No surprise, looks as if they'll be content just to head to the locker room. Well, this is kind of weird. They're not even going to try to run a play. And the Red Raiders will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the 2nd half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Here comes the Fresno State offense onto the field. They start this 3rd quarter, 1-possession game, and hoping to get an early drive going.
This offense is ready, and they're ready to take the field here and see if they can get something established. They don't have to change everything and reinvent the wheel. They've had some successes in the 1st half, so let's get that continued here on the opening drive.
Yeah, and I love getting that break at half to go talk with my coaches and pick my offensive coordinator's brain so I know exactly what I need to do to attack this defense, and I get ball first.
Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. It's caught downfield. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Fresno State back to work with a fresh set of downs. To the air on 1st down. Takes the easy completion. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Offense gets set for 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Quickly out to the tight end. And they got the defense on that one, and they get it to the 29-yard line. Fresno State right back to the line.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special.
A shot toward the end zone, and he throws another interception, his third one of the night.
Have a day, young fella. 2 interceptions already? That's 3, 4, 5, 6 games for some people. A hot start, catching the football. He's acting like he's playing wide receiver out there. I might think about trying a different DB.
Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. The give to the back. And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9. Win with the running game on first down, now back at it. Out of the gun, the give to the back. Smashes through. That run epitomizes a veteran, savvy senior who knows how to find space. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Just wanted to find a little space to run and ekes out some to get it up to the 21. 8-yard pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and short. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And they'll bring him down, but not before he picks up the first down. The Red Raiders are rolling down the field. The give to the running back from the shotgun. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Trying to surprise him with the pass. Fires to the tight end. And he might be known for run fits, but that was a sure and heavy tackle on the tight end. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. It's caught. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a first down. They're about to snap it for the 7th time on this drive. Continuing to churn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. They're looking for an advantage to the right. Tackle is made at the 48. It's a pickup of 5 and enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, the ground game. And it is a chunk play, a huge gain on that one before the defense brings it to an end.
I love that play call. This offense is going to run the football. They're not just going to do it between the tackles, but they're going to attack you outside. You saw that with that handoff. They get to the right. They get him in space using his speed. Good play call.
They'll run play action. Throws to the wideout. Or did he find a hole in that secondary? They make the tackle just outside the end zone, but it'll be 1st and goal from the 1. A little pre-snap eye candy for the defense. Touchdown, Red Raiders! And they take it in for 6 more points.
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. On the run from inside his own 5. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. Fresno State takes over and the offense will go back to work. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did in the first part of that drive, what made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a 3rd down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. Got his man downfield. He'll make a play on 3rd down. He's got enough for the first as they mark it at the 32. Give to the running back. Not much he could do there. Does pick up 2 to the 34. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. After the second down misfire, looking at a 3rd and 8. From the gun, wants to pass. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd. Fresno State will have to punt. This will be a 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll field the punt and take it back. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. Okay, so here comes the offense returning to the field. They go to the ground. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. They'll go right back to him. He got a bunch and looked close to getting a lot more, but he's got the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The run from the shotgun. Solid fundamentals on that tackle from this freshman. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. He's looking to throw. Puts him in the spin cycle. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a big gain. How aggressive might this play call be on 3rd and short from the 46? They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. They were all over him. Nowhere to go as that 3rd down play turned into a disaster. 4th down and the punt team sends it the other way. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. Here comes the Fresno State offense onto the field. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
Boy, could they use a conversion on 3rd and short from their own 24. To the ground to try to pick up the 1st. All kinds of running room. The 40. He's at the 20. Touchdown, Fresno State. And the comeback is on.
Man, this guy is such a weapon because he's so dangerous if he gets into the 2nd level. Great vision, and then David, it shows you the speed.
Just straight wheels, erasing angles. A lot of times when you're chasing guys that are so fast like this, you're like, I got him. No, I do not. What a big, long touchdown run. Pad those stats, young fella.
About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Got to be smart, patient, great vision, uses all of that to get to the 29. 9-yard pickup on 1st down, and now they can take a shot on 2nd and short. Fires to the big fella. Tackled, but he has a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Pulls and fires complete. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. From the gun, running back gets to give. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. They've got it at the 41, 3rd and short, trying to keep the chains moving. From the gun, wants to pass. Pocket starts to collapse. How about that nice run from this junior quarterback? And the Red Raiders are on the move. The give from the gun. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. After the productive 1st down play at 2nd and 6. Quarterback reacting to what the D is showing. And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play. Might be decision time if the defense can get a stop on 3rd down from the 45. From the gun, wants to pass. Gonna take a shot. Hits him in stride inside the 10. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it first and goal at the 6. They ripped off a huge chunk, and now a little chunk is needed to pay it off. He's looking to throw. Coming after it. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Red Raiders! Well, that didn't necessarily go as planned, but it was most effective in the end.
I love it, Reese. Down in the red zone, this quarterback didn't have anybody open. Didn't panic. He just decided, man, I'm going to go do this myself. I'm going to use my wheels and put up 6 on the board. He did just that.
And the returner will be dragged down. This drive will open from the 15. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. That play just never had a chance. They knock him down for a loss of 5. On second down, wants to throw it. Safe completion on the screen. And they get him on the ground, and that'll probably do it for the third quarter. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. On third down, going up top. And man, oh man, he is in the dark tonight. His 4th interception. He is finally out of bounds, but he was smelling that end zone on that return. On first down, here comes this offense. They'll give it to the back. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Tried to pound it on first down, now back to the line. Red pass, it's complete. Excellent job working through the air there, finding a hole in that defense and picking up a first down. Offense in an empty set. Going up top on first down. Throws toward the end zone. And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there. And now on second down for this offense. He's looking to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Wide open downfield. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, and they've got it first and goal. Using the quick game. Touchdown, Red Raiders! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Salt into a wound, right? Late in the fourth quarter, you can run the football, run this game out. No, sir. I'm going to continue to pad my stats, find my receiver out wide, and give me another touchdown.
And no problem on the extra point as they push the lead to 19 here in the fourth. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Top 15 teams colliding today in a huge matchup, and it's now a final. Washington found a way to pull out a victory. It wasn't vintage Huskies football today. Those folks in Seattle won't remember this one forever, but they will remember it was a W. Iron sharpens iron, and you just know a top 15 matchup like this is going to go a long way in telling the story of each of these teams' seasons.
Hey, Kevin Connors, keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Here comes the offense on second down. He's looking to throw. Fires to the wideout. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch. Fresno State right back to the line.
I'll tell you, you cannot count this team out because of who's playing quarterback. When this guy's in the game, it's never over. Yeah, they're trailing here in the fourth quarter, but this dude can put up points quickly.
And a decent game there before the defense makes the stop. 6-yard pickup on first down leaves him with 2nd and 4. He's looking to throw. Quickly complete. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. The defense trying to get a stop on third down from the 44. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Makes his connection. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. The Bulldogs come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll throw it on first down. He's got his man. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down. Power football with the run. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Fresno State working from the red zone. Dialing up a 2nd down pass play. They're working that left side. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. They'll try to get it through the air. Gets open down the middle. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be 1st and goal. They want to throw it. He caught it. And that will go backwards. A negative play, and that defense on high alert that time. Motion from the offense. The run up the middle, trying to power to the goal line. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. They desperately need to get the score here on 3rd and goal to have any kind of wild chance. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. A field goal really doesn't do much for you in this situation, so they'll go for it on 4th and goal. Takes a snap, wants to throw. Fires into the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
Man, the defensive coordinator was pulling his hair out on the sidelines after that one because they had everybody covered initially. They just couldn't get home to the quarterback. He had over 5 seconds to throw that football. The defense has to do a better job affecting the QB moving forward, or they're going to get lit up in this game.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. From the gun, they'll try the middle. Tried to move that pile forward. He maybe gets 2. He's down at the 21. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. The option look. Got room at the 35. And they'll pick up the 1st down and mark it at the 47. The Red Raiders want to crank the tempo.
Yeah, I tell you what, I'm always keeping track as a defensive coordinator where they're running the football. You can see they ran it to the right. Do they like this matchup? Is the right side of their offensive line really good? I'm going to be paying attention to that because that's a big gain. I got to make sure I shut this down the next time they run it.
And he found all kinds of room and got it down to the 28. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play.
This is so interesting right now watching this offense stay aggressive. They've got the lead in the 4th quarter, and you're thinking at home, we got to just run the ball and try to bleed the clock. They found something on defense they're taking advantage of. 2 straight completions. I won't be surprised if they throw it again.
They'll run it on 1st and goal. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. 2nd and goal coming up. Trying to pound it in. And they try to run inside, and there is nowhere to go. If they can pay off this 3rd and goal opportunity, man, oh man, those collars start getting a little tight across the way. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. And here comes the field goal unit. Right down the boulevard. It's good. And now the lead is even bigger. They were able to get a field goal on the board, and now they'll kick it away. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Fresno State takes over, and the offense will go back to work. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. It's complete to the left. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. And they wrap him up, but not before he gets enough on the catch for the 1st down.
I think if you're the head coach at this point, you're telling your offense, it doesn't matter what's happened up to this point of the game. Obviously, things haven't gone our way, but we have a chance to execute in a 2 minutes.
And there was nowhere to go for this quarterback, and down he goes. Not a lot of productivity on that last play. They'll try it again on 2nd and long from the 23. He's looking to throw. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again. And whatever they did on 1st and 2nd down, don't do that anymore. 3rd and very long coming up. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. And this defense goes back-to-back sack, Jack. Down by multiple possessions. They can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. Pressure coming. They got him. It's a sack, and what a stop for this defense to turn it over on down.
And after failing to get that 4th down, it is basically desperation point now. Their defense has to come up with a quick takeaway or at least get a fast 3 and out to give themselves a chance to crawl back into this one.
Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. And man, David, you couldn't ask for any better starting field position than this.
This is as good as it gets. Defense made the play. Now offense gets a chance, Jesse, to go cash this in.
Yeah, they got to pay this one off, too. They would love to be able to go out, be physical, and run this thing in, put a touchdown up on the board.
He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. And now after getting knocked back, they'll try it again, this time from the 5 on 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Touchdown, Red Raiders! And the route is on.
There's no mercy rule in college football, man. They've got a huge lead here in the 4th quarter. They are still chucking it, and they are still scoring.
On to attempt the try.
Kicker is on for the extra point.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown.
59, Fresno State.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Here comes the Fresno State offense onto the field. Not a lot of hope here, down 3 possessions late.
No, and I love this part as a pass rusher because I'm just pinning my ears back, getting to the quarterback. I know it's a pass every single time. Palmer, I'm trying to pad my stats. I'm sure you're just trying to stay up.
Well, we're definitely just trying to stay alive at this point, but you're also trying to build confidence, too, for your next opponent. If you can find...
It's complete. A huge pickup. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped. They'll throw it on 1st down. Makes the grab. Brings him down at the 27-yard line. It's a pickup of 15 and a 1st down for this offense. Looking to move it through the air. Reels it in the end zone. Touchdown, Fresno State.
Nice job by the offense going down the field, putting points on the board, but you're still down a couple possessions. Still need some good things to happen. You need your kicker to go over there and get warmed up. We need an onside. We need to score some points. We need a lot of things to go right to win this football game.
They want to see if they can score the deuce. They'll run the option. He's not going to make it in, and the decision to go for 2 does not work out. They're definitely up against it. Time running out, down 2 possessions. They'll try the onside kick. That's why they call them the hands team. They're able to secure the onside kick. Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. They're in command of this game. Now let's see if they try to rub a little salt in the wound or happy with... When we get to the off season and they start having coaching clinics,